What is up, everybody? Today we are about to do something absolutely insane. No, we're not burying 100 cars or giving away a private island, but I promise you, what we're about to uncover is even crazier. We are diving headfirst into the weirdest, most unbelievable, downright bizarre secrets from all of history. Facts so strange they sound completely made up. You think you know history? I guarantee you have never ever heard of these things before, and your mind is about to be completely blown. This is going to be an absolute roller coaster of WTF moments, so buckle up. We've spent the last month digging through ancient texts, talking to historians, and uncovering the most obscure facts imaginable, all for this one video. We're going to explore things that ancient civilizations did that will make you question everything. Hygiene habits that are literally disgusting. Beliefs so out there, you'll wonder how anyone thought they were a good idea. We've ranked the 10 absolute strangest secrets from history, and we're going to count them down one by one. Each one is crazier than the last. You are not going to want to miss number 7. It is literally unbelievable. All right, enough talk. Let's get into the first and possibly most disgusting secret from ancient history. Let's do this. All right, kicking off our list at number 1, we have something so unbelievably gross I almost didn't include it. The ancient Romans, the same people who built the Colosseum and incredible aqueducts, used pee as mouthwash. I am not kidding. They literally used aged urine to whiten their teeth and freshen their breath. Imagine waking up, heading to the bathroom, and instead of grabbing a tube of Colgate, you reach for a jar of stale pee. This was normal for them. So, how did this even work? Urine contains ammonia, a powerful cleaning agent you still find in household cleaners. Left to sit, the ammonia gets stronger, great for stains on togas. So why not use it on teeth? There were public collection pots on street corners. Entrepreneurs gathered urine, let it ferment, and sold it to laundries and even for dental hygiene. Would you, for any amount of money, try it? Let me know in the comments. It shows how different clean meant back then. So next time you're brushing with mint toothpaste, be thankful you weren't born in ancient Rome. This is one of history's strangest secrets. Okay, moving on from disgusting mouthwash to something equally bizarre. We're heading to ancient Egypt, home to some of the most incredible structures on Earth. But what if I told you they worshipped a bug, a scarab beetle, a dung beetle that rolls balls of animal poop? It became one of their most important symbols. They watched it roll and bury the ball, then later new beetles emerged. Without knowing biology, it looked like life from nothing, a symbol of creation and rebirth. They linked it to Ra, a scarab god named Khepri, rolling the sun across the sky daily, just like the beetle with its dung ball. Through the underworld at night, rising again in the morning, the source of all life. Scarabs were everywhere. Jewelry, amulets, official seals. They even placed heart scarabs on mummies to protect the soul. Imagine choosing a bug symbol to guard your heart for eternity. It's wild. And a perfect example of how the strangest things can become the most sacred. An entire worldview inspired by a tiny beetle. Insane, but central to their beliefs. Next up, Greece gets very weird. Alright, for our next insane secret, we're jumping to ancient Greece, where people believed redheads would turn into vampires after death. I'm not making this up. It shaped how people were treated. Suspicion, distance, real fear. Families with red-haired children could be ostracized. Would you have stuck by your friend? Or stocked up on garlic and steaks? It's easy to laugh now, but this was a serious fear. Let me know in the comments what you'd have done. The past was unbelievably strange. Okay, moving on. And this one is all about the sheer scale of insanity. The first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, built an entire life-sized army to protect him in the afterlife. Thousands of soldiers, each with unique facial features, armor, and weapons. Not 3D printed, but handcrafted over 2 millennia ago. Infantry, archers, generals, horses, and chariots. It's estimated over 700,000 workers spent decades on it. Hidden for centuries. Discovered in 1974 by farmers digging a well. Imagine hitting a clay soldier's head instead of a water pipe. A story you'd tell forever. The emperor's central tomb remains sealed. Ancient texts describe palaces, treasures, and rivers of mercury. Archaeologists hesitate to protect what's inside, and because, well, mercury. A massive silent army guards secrets we still haven't seen. What do you think is inside? A fortune in ancient gold? The secret to eternal life? Drop your wildest theory below. Get ready! The most high-stakes sport of all time. Forget the Super Bowl. Forget the World Cup. In the Aztec Empire, they played Olamalistli, a solid rubber ball up to 9 pounds, through a stone hoop set high on a wall, no hands or feet, only hips, thighs, sometimes the head. And the losing team could be sacrificed. I'm being completely serious. You lose the game, you lose your life. Every move could be your last. Not just a sport, a ritual with thousands watching. A reenactment of cosmic battles to keep the universe in balance. Players knew they were part of something bigger. Some historians suggest the winning captain might be sacrificed as the ultimate honor. You play the game of your life, you win, and your prize is death. It flips what winning means. Would you still play? All right, to the age of Vikings. Warriors, explorers, raiders, and surprisingly into personal grooming. Known for being clean, their combs made of bone, often deer or reindeer, sometimes controversially, human bone. They turned it into an art form. Many are museum-grade pieces today, a fashion flex, like the latest phone back then. Pride in appearance, not just warriors, but stylists. Would you use a comb made of bone? Tell me below. Now, ancient Rome, where the elite had bizarre tastes. For the super wealthy, the ultimate status symbol was flamingo tongues. Not the whole bird, just the tongue. Writers said it was the most tender and flavorful part. Boiled, served with garum, herbs, and spices. Extravagant, wasteful, the ultimate flex. The ancient equivalent of gold leaf cuisine, but weirder. For everyone who's ever enjoyed a cold beer, where do you think it comes from? Germany, Ireland, Belgium? Wrong. Over 4,000 years ago, ancient Babylon. The Babylonians were original brewmasters. Beer was a staple, even wages paid in liters of beer. It provided calories and nutrients, the original energy drink. Ancient beer was thick, cloudy, unfiltered, almost like porridge. So they drank through long reed straws from communal pots. A social ritual. The world's first bar, everyone invited. Next time you crack a cold one, remember you're joining a tradition as old as the wheel and writing. A toast to the Babylonians, the original legends. All right, secret number 9. The ancient Persians had an insane decision-making process. First, they'd debate sober and reach a conclusion. But that was only half. Then they'd run the whole debate again, drunk. If the plan still looked good drunk, it was considered solid. Herodotus wrote they also did the reverse. Decide drunk, review sober. A bizarre check and balance of logic and gut feeling. Imagine this today. Quarterly earnings, then break out the tequila. Would you trust your government more if they use this? Comment below. And for our final mind-blowing secret, the Mayans and beauty. They considered being cross-eyed a peak of attractiveness, a sign of nobility, depicted among the elite. Parents would hang a bead between a child's eyes, training eye muscles inward until permanently crossed. Associated with the sun god Kinich Ahau, often shown with crossed eyes. It was a status symbol. Like a luxury car, but on your face. Go ahead, cross your eyes. Feel more divine? What we see as a condition was once the pinnacle of beauty. Beauty is shaped by culture and time. What will be the weird trend 1,000 years from now? And that is it. 10 of the absolute weirdest, most unbelievable secrets from history. Huge thank you for watching. We spent a ton of time digging these up. Go comment which fact blew your mind the most. Flamingo tongues? Redheads turning into vampires? I have to know. If you want more mind-blowing history, destroy that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're just getting started. Even crazier videos are coming. Subscribe, stick around, and get ready for the next adventure. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.